Okay, so I'm back. It's now a new login. And we were talking about like the state of Onigiri as it was before the stream ended, so I brought it back and changed the title to discussing the current state of Onigiri because we just rolled like 2000 OC and got the same Sublime 3 times. And like some more fish eyes than you could count. So like, number one, the state of rolling in Onigiri is a problem. Like chat was bringing up that you can spend like $500 and not get a copy of a Vanguard you want. And the Yorozu system, while it is nice that it does exist, it's a shame of how little it really gets you, because this isn't a game where just getting one copy of a character is enough on average. It's not. You need 5 plus copies of that character, sometimes 3, sometimes 4, but because of how filling up a Vanguard is just asinine, after having ever had a Vanguard fill up at 5 scroll, you pretty much need that 5th scroll. Like, we were talking about, like, since 2018, Onigiri changed, technically for the worse. Like, and that kind of, like, started with Yogg, where, like, I was mentioning that if you had a Vanguard, even if you like wailed your ass off and you had like a maxed out Vanguard, it didn't make you God Incarnate, because you still had to have a build that was good. You still had to have a sufficient build that would make it good. And that was kind of like this factor that would make it so people were like, yes, I had this cool tool, but now I want to play so that I can farm and get stronger to make that Vanguard, that tool, that character I like better. Like, that's what it's about. Like, that's one of the best things about a game, is like a gacha game, is you get a character, preferably a character you like, and then you want to make that character as like busted as possible. And like that's fun of gacha games. You get the character you like, and you get your waifu, you get your husbando, you get this character you like, and it's like, yeah, okay, I want to make this character broken. I want to make this character as good as they can because I like them. And Cyberstep kind of got this vibe off us from the survey, because they asked like, what are your guys' favorite Vanguards? And they commented on it specifically in the survey, and they said that we were really surprised by the answers of this question. Like, I'm assuming that they presumed that we were going to like all the best Vanguards in the game. Like, they thought they were going to get a list of like 5 Vanguards. Like, they thought they were going to get Keiji, Honda, Akechi, Keiji, Honda, Akechi, and then like whoever else was like the best at the time. Like, who even is that? Do I have Shootin' Doji? Yeah, I do. Like, if I had to guess, like, they were expecting to see a list of Keiji, Honda, Akechi, and then, like, maybe Kenshin, because she was super strong, Shiro, because he's insta-charge, Akechi for sure. Yeah, we did learn that, Blue Boy, you're right. You know. And whoever else is really powerful, because I don't have every character. So let's say Ieyasu, because Ieyasu is really strong. So let's say they were expecting just to like get an answer of all the best Vanguards, but that wasn't what they got. They got this list that perplexed them. They got this list of Keiji, Honda, and I think Akechi was next, but then it was Venus. Like, it was like Venus was there, and Miyamoto was there, and like Oda was there, and Kirin was there, and like Battle Maiden Shizuka was there, and Genbu was there. Like, so many characters that weren't the best characters in the games were people's favorites, and they didn't understand that. What's her name? This one right here. Usugi Kenshin was there because she was new. Like, she was 4, I think. And then it was Venus. Then it was Miyamoto. Then it was... Like, the fact that Venus was there was the crazy... Like, they didn't understand it. They didn't understand. This is a character that heals us, that isn't the strongest, but did get buffed, that is good. Like, Valkyrie was in that lineup. Kirin was in that lineup. You know, it kind of blew them away. They said we weren't expecting this, and they showed us a list of the 20 most popular Vanguards in the game. And yeah, it made me happy too. And they said we're gonna buff characters. We're gonna make characters better. They said we're gonna make it so that this is gonna be the best Onigiri experience. Like the people that like these characters, they're gonna make the characters good. Being 100% serious. Let me see. Shooting dodgy. You looking for his outfits? So there's the regular swimsuit, mutineer. How did I get mutineer? Was that free? I don't remember that. I haven't paid for that. And then the Fundoshi. So there is a Fundoshi event, and you could have gotten it for like 200 OC, I think. So I think the mutineer was like, this is when you fought him during the Ibaraki event. But I think you could have gotten it for 50 OC, and you got like an SB ticket back or whatever, a limited ticket. It's just like Mikami's black outfit. I'm pretty sure the mutineer was like that. Because it tells you, it says use, it just says use it. It doesn't say where it came from. Like if there was a Fundoshi event where you can get the Fundoshi for him, you can get it for like the other guy, this guy, Tagada Shingen. He had it as well. I'm not sure who all has it. And I think Shiro has it. Yeah. So there was like a Fundoshi event. I think it came like twice. Once or twice. You know, I honestly forgot I had it. Oh, sorry. Like, I didn't even remember it came out, to be honest. Like...
Do you want some pizza?
Yeah. I want pizza. So yeah, like, so that answer in the survey did surprise Cyberstep. Like, they're like, people actually like they like characters. They're not just, we aren't just a community of like people that just stand behind the most overpowered thing and that's it. What's this? I have to rewind here. I will, for sure. I had some yesterday, so I'm not that hungry, so I'm definitely going to have leftovers. Let me see. Here's some for everybody. There's some pizza for everybody. But right, so I guess we're eating early today. So I'll wrap this up pretty quick here. So consider this like a precursor to a greater video discussing the state of Onigiri, for sure. So yeah, like Onigiri started changing 2018 when Yogs came out. People were just given power, like they didn't earn it, and it really like corrupted a lot of people. And why can't you delete my message? Because it's my message. Pizza for people. You gotta share. There. I can hand out pizza. But for sure, 2018 brought in knowledge mags. People brought in an expectation of people thinking, well, why would I farm when they're just going to give me stuff? Which is handout mentality. We see it in real life. Explains why it's here. Especially when a vast majority of players are free to play light spenders. Like, why would I spend if I'm just going to get something better? Which is why when I talked about the sublimes in the last stream, I said, well, there's a dark sublime out, but there's dark options that are free. Why would you do that? And they're potentially better. Like, that's why, like, when they come out with these sublimes, when they come out with ones that are, that's fine. I appreciate that. I was thinking about you too, Day. It's all good. It's always, I don't stream enough anyway, so I'm actually really happy that when I stream, I see you guys still here. Like, you're not unsubscribing because I'm not subscribing or I'm not streaming. That does make me happy. Like, to see that people still stick around, they still come out. It's great to see you guys. Great to talk to you guys. And I guess I don't stream as much just because I'm playing other games or working or just doing different things. Another thing is I wasn't driving for a long time, but I've gotten my license recently, and now I'm driving more. Like, I'm doing more things. I'm going out more, so to speak. So, like, Oni's not, like, my sole focus. And I do apologize for the lack of content and stuff. Why would they buy when the rates are that low? Right, like, and the thing is, you're not guaranteed a sublime. Like, it would do Oni a lot better to have just to have the option to gacha for the sublime, but to also just, like, if the sublimes were in the Black Cat for, like, 20 Yorozu tickets, that would be good. They would bring attract more flies with honey, to be honest. Like, if I clicked on the Black Cat, and the sublimes in the Black Cat were the sublimes we had, that'd be great. That would be a step forward. Like, there's some sublimes in here somewhere. These ones. Bright Homing, Rolling Thunder for staff, Lightning Flash Shot, Crimson. Like, Whirlwind Thrust Sublime is really good. But these don't get updated enough. If these sublimes were updated, like, I can understand, like, just having, like, 8 that are, like just the standard ones that are there. But if the sublimes we had, like, these ones all be priced at 8 Yorozu tickets, like, that's fine. Like, if you want Bold Adventure, it should be 8. But, like, they should also add the 8 that are currently added that are for 20. 20 Yorozus is $100. Like, you should be able to, if you don't have the Yorozus, you gotta roll for it, right? Like, if they just set it there for, if they set the sublimes for, yeah, that's why quality of life was there for sure. It was the number one thing on the questionnaire, actually. It was quality of life and then story. I don't think it was story first. Quality of life was number one. It was either number one or number two, but it was the prime focus, absolutely. Like, the game needs an overhaul because, funny enough, I was looking at this because my friend's game, it was called Destiny's Child. That's the game that's closing down. And I was seeing posts about, like, how long it was there. And funny enough, Onigiri is one of the longest standing gacha games out. Kind of in existence. Like, a lot of gacha games don't get a 10-year anniversary. This is our 10-year anniversary. They mentioned that in the survey. A lot of games don't last 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5 years. It's really rare. And this isn't the most popular game ever. Like, part of it is, like, the people that like the game, they support the game, but also Cyberstep is a billion-dollar company. Like, I've been following, like, I've seen some games on Steam where Cyberstep is the publisher. Cyberstep is doing other things outside Oni to support Oni. And they also tried to, like, sublet the game to somebody else, and they're like, no, that's not how this should be run. And they said, no, we're taking this back, and we're running this bitch right. So, but yeah, Oni's approaching its 10-year anniversary this year. And they just did a survey of what we want, and I think it's going to get better. Like, the current state of the game is, like, especially for someone like me or someone that's an advanced player or someone that has pretty much everything, we have no need to really get anything else. Like, if you're someone that has KG and you have, like, some sublimes and your weapons are built properly and you're built, you don't need new stuff. Like, I don't, like, when I tried to get that sublime today, I didn't need it. I just thought it'd be fun. I thought it'd be really cool to combo with Boulder Breaker. It's not like, oh man, I really need this and I should get this. I was going after it because I thought it'd be fun. Like, and that's kind of like how getting Vanguards was back before the advent of, like, KG and Honda and a lot of these newer ones that are kind of like, they're so good you need them. There was a time when it was like, Kieran's out. Do you want Kieran? Yeah, I want Kieran. Okay. It was like, Azura's out. Do you want Azura? Maybe. Like they would just bring out these characters that were not, you didn't need to have them. They were just there. Like Kenshin and her buddy. Like, I didn't roll for any of them. And like Sasuke and Luna and Waifus, like all these other characters, like, they weren't, you didn't need to get them. It was just what you had. It was like the flavor of your playstyle, which has always been Onigiri's greatest strength, is you don't need everything. You just need something that works and what you like. And if you can get something you like that works, that's perfect. That's all you want. Because, like, because realistically, you can look at my inventory. I have 60 Vanguards, and I'm going to use like 5 or 6 of them, like, on average. Unless something specifically demands that I use Genbu or something would be better. No, I don't think KG getting a 150 is the best at all. Like, buffing the best is not good. There's no need, because we compare everything to KG already. If KG got buffed and nothing else did, then you just further remove people's excitement, because KG gets stale. KG does get stale. Like, yeah, you use KG because it works, you get healing. It works, but it gets stale. KG every day. Like, they can't release enough outfits to make KG not stale. Like, KG's great, she's number 1, but if they just kept pumping stats into KG, or whatever, it's not healthy. It's like just always doing arm day and not doing leg day or anything like that. Like, there's no flavor. There's no value of preferential diversity. Like, I was watching this documentary kind of video the other day, and it was yesterday actually, and the guy was talking about, like, if your whole goal in life was to get full, like you go to eat and your whole goal is just to eat food and get full, you can eat a bowl of rice and fill up on it, but it's going to be bland. But if you go to a buffet and you have a bunch of different options and you get to taste different things, you're actually going to get more full, because there's so many different things you want to try and things you want to taste and things that just go good together. And at the end of the day, like, if you just have the rice, if you just have the KG, yeah, you're going to get full. You're going to live today. You're going to feed yourself. That's great. Oh, you want to put some soy sauce on your rice? Okay, well, you can now have soy sauce rice with your swimsuit KG. Or you can have the Chinese look KG, or you can have the Walmart KG or McDonald's KG or whatever. It's still rice. But at the end of the day, like, if you have, like, the how does that go? It's the spice of life. It's moderation. Like, if you take all the different things and everything else is equally good, it's just a different path that you enjoy to achieve the same goal, it's going to be better. Like, that's why you need to have these different flavors of success. Like, just one flavor, and it's just like, because if you go, like, hyper objective and you just say, yeah, KG's the best, all I need is KG and that's it, and just keep pumping KG, and it's just like, just keep eating rice, just keep eating rice, keep eating rice, and it's like, well, is it fun to eat rice? Like, really? Like, is it fun to eat rice? No, not normally. But yeah, like, going forward, if they, like, this is really their big chance this fall. It's their 10-year anniversary. I'm pretty sure they're adding True Form Susanoo. They're gonna probably add new story to the game. I'm pretty sure they're looking at stuff. They're gonna make things better. They're gonna buff a whole bunch of Vanguards over time, probably adding 150s to use those scrolls that sit in your inventory. KG needs some toppings if she's rice. Right. You're on PS5 in the EU. Oh, hey, Blank. There's no EU server for you, my guy. I'm sorry. You'll have to have like an American account if you want to play. Yeah, like, and that's the thing. Like, we always make the joke about water KG. Like, oh, there's water KG. Like, yeah, if yeah, KG could switch weapons like Ho-Oh and them, like weapon trait. Yeah. The only problem with that is that the game crashes a lot when you use those kind of characters. But realistically, yeah, I would also be. You'd eat rice for the rest of your life if KG was your rice. That's dedication. That is dedication. Right, like, but that was the example. Like, and that's fine. Someone can eat rice every day, but not everyone. Not everyone. People need spice. They need excitement. They need, you know, something different. Like, I love KFC, but I can't eat it every day. Like, I could actually. I'm a bad example. I'm a person who doesn't care. I can do the same thing every day. Like, as a person, I don't care. Like, I can have pizza every day. Because as a kid, you have a peanut butter sandwich every day. You learn to live. It's fine. But there's a lot of people that can't. They can't just do the same thing day in, day out. I didn't have that. I had pizza yesterday. I didn't have any pizza today. But in general terms, a lot of people are like that. Yeah, you're right. But the state of Oni, it's like the current state, like not. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah. But the state of Oni, like, not to like just talk about how it got there, but where we are actually at, is right now we're at a point where all the content is doable with what we have available. You know, assuming you have them. Like people that have KG or Honda or whatever, if you have something, like you can do all the stuff. Like not counting Perg. Like everything's doable. And then when it comes to Perg, you have to have certain things or know certain people, but it's all doable. Like there's nothing that's not doable. The biggest question is not, like the state of Oni is not, like, if something's doable or not. The state is if it's worth doing or not. And a lot of us, like every new update, people will say, "Oh, what's the update? Oh, it's the summer event." And they'll say, "Oh, I don't need the stuff. It's not worth doing. I'll skip." And it's like, yeah, that's kind of how the game is right now. The other part of the game is that you can log in every day and get 20 OC. Every day. Log in, do a quest, do 20 OC. No, they will not. They will not bring out. They will not bring out the EU servers again. No, they just merged JP. I say just, but they merged JP and the English versions a while ago. Oh, thanks, Jay. Thanks so much for saying that. I appreciate that. I think my content made me a better player too. Yeah, I wouldn't be as, like, if I wasn't doing YouTube, I wouldn't be as, like, as good as I am for sure, like, or as well off or as a better player. Like if Lyra hadn't gotten me to stream, I wouldn't have done any guides. I wouldn't have done anything for sure. For sure. Like it definitely like makes me part of the community. And when you're part of the community, like it changes how you play the game. Like right now, there was a time where everyone was like, there was a much bigger community, but like right now, it's a lot of the players that are at the higher end of the echelon of the game. Thanks, you both. Thanks so much. I'll let them know. But the players that are at the top don't really need to farm what's available. So the players that are in the middle that kind of get that trickle down, like Pergogies, that trickle down events and stuff, that's dissipating because there's less, because we already have the stuff we need, so we don't have to keep going. It's sort of like when Senpai graduates, like he's not there to, your Senpais aren't there. And that's kind of where things are. Like, and it's time for Kohai to become Senpai, in a sense. So, okay. But food keeps getting ready, apparently. But yeah, like, so the state is that, like, there's a lot less community in the game, and there's a lot less people, like, stepping up to be in that place. Hey King Cobra, how you doing? We're just talking a little bit about the state of the game, and then I gotta go eat in a minute here. But yeah, like rolling is not as fun as it used to be. Like rolling when it first came out was like 1 or 2 vanguards, and you were like you had a good shot at it. Now it's like every lineup is like 5, 6 vanguards. Like I can't tell you how many times you guys have asked me if I'm gonna roll, and I look at the vanguards and I'm like, no. Like I just look at what's available. Like I see 8 sublimes in a lineup. I'm like, no, these should be a sublime card set. And then these mags, there's 16 mags here. Answer is no. And then you look at this, you got Ieyasu, Oda, Hideyoshi, Katsui, Leviathan. Honestly, this isn't bad. Like, it kind of is. LTD bosses aren't really doable either. Hit a kid with a bus? What? Did you have to put that exclamation point there? Yeah, the first rolling video was a really good time. Yeah, I enjoy that. I'll get like secondhand embarrassment all day hearing about it. But like lineups, like this lineup, if you wanted this to be good, it's very easy. You have Ieyasu, Oda, and Leviathan. That's it. So what's up with the state of the game? Is it still updating? Yeah, it's updating. Yeah. The game's updating. We're getting a huge 10-year anniversary. The developers did a big survey. Everything's going to get better. They're taking things into account. They know what to work on. So yeah, in that terms, the state of the game, yeah, you asking that one question, that's the state of the game. There's a big survey. Things as they are right now are stale. They're not good. They're not where they should be. Like if this lineup was Ieyasu, Oda, and Leviathan, and either Leviathan or Oda got a 150, that's an S tier lineup. Like the game's at an age right now where we don't need shitty vanguards polluting the lineups. Like we shouldn't have all these cool like accessories and then these guys here. Like they should be in the free stuff on the free side for gacha tickets. Like they need to like refine the Nyankoropons as they are. Yeah, I remember that song. I still have a link to that song. I'm on a boost, motherfucker. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and no vanguards. Yeah, that's right too. Yeah, and that'd be fine. Like vanguards should be in the normal gacha, or vanguards should always be in the premium, or vanguards should always be like available. You're right. They should be. Like. One thing I want Cyberstep to do is literally make it so that every day we can do a single pull for 10 OC. On every lineup. I think that should be there. On everything. The normal one, anything. I think at 10 years old, the game should be like that. The game should have every day you can do a 10 pull, or a single pull for 10 OC, either free or paid, and you get a free copy of something. Not a free copy, but you get a heavily discounted roll. I think that should be there every day. That way you get a Yorozu ticket pretty much every day. And it would be like better than like so like in 3 months you get a free Vanguard. Like just like that. Are the changes coming this August? Potentially. So like now they have the information, so they're gonna start using it and affecting their decision making. So probably. We'll see what JP gets in 2 weeks. Because right now we have Dullahan. Dullahan was one of the most popular events. So that's another thing. Dullahan was one of the most popular events on the list, and they just gave us Dullahan. So people are happy for Dullahan. They're happy that Dullahan's here. So technically that is the first step of their integration, is that Dullahan is here. Dullahan was one of the most popular events on the thing. So... the day Oro escapes Oni. Yes, give Ibara. They kind of did with new Ibaraki, but they didn't like stick her new voice onto the old one. They should have like got her to voice those old roles. They probably don't even know Ibaraki's voice is broken. So like, especially with Dullahan, like Dullahan's really good. Like if people like needed Dullahan and got Dullahan stuff, like fantastic. I ran Dullahan so much, like, I'm pretty sure I can make 2 weapons of Dullahan. like in the past. I don't even know what it's called. Corpse? Okay. I remember I'm 5 away. I have to run a bit of Dullahan. But like, yeah, they didn't even know Blitz was broke. Remember that? Like Blitz wouldn't even work. Yeah, I remember that. I need Tanuki pelts and all the weapons. But like in terms of Dullahan, like I remember I was really close, then I ran out of time or something. I was really, really close. So I do have to do some Dullahan. I thought I had more. I thought I had more arms for Dullahan. Now it's making me think about Dullahan. Yeah, but what I mentioned when I brought that up, all I really meant was like, Cyberstep is smart in that they're publishing visual novels. They're publishing, like Cyberstep is becoming a publisher while having this game, and they're using like the funds from other things to focus on Oni, because they love Oni. Like that's the only reason I brought that up, is that like Cyberstep wants to finally work with us. Like, it'd be nice if they could like contact like content creators and stuff and like talk to them and stuff. That'd be great. And like actually like if I could sit down with them and just tell them everything about the game, like that'd be fantastic. Because that other place, the Kathion guys, they did that, but nothing came of it. Untyped. What is this? What am I looking for? I want production cost. Yeah. But what I'm saying is that they're getting, like they're reaching that point. Like they're not there yet, but they're like on board with it now. What would I need? I need, what's that, the hard mag? I don't have any hard mags, and I need, how many normal mags? What is this? I switch between girls. What do you mean? Without even noticing? Oh, that's what you meant. No, because I realized I clicked on the wrong one. Is Lost the Helmech? I can't remember. Oh, okay, I thought it was crashing. I was trying to see how close I was to a mag. No, I didn't see the Invig at all. What are you, ninja? Stormy Bubbles, they've been playing a lot lately. Yeah, like, and that's quality of life, making the game better, always. Absolutely. Okay. Oh, you're Stormy Bubbles? Right on. I've been seeing you around. Right on. Glad to help. And they're out. Okay, so I gotta get going. Supper's ready. I gotta get out of here. Thanks everyone for showing up. 14, 15 of you guys here today. That's great. Just having some chats. Hopefully, like, things get better. Like, hopefully they start... If they, like, make a bunch of 150 Vanguards and they start buffing Vanguards and they start having the lineups be, like, ass, like, that'd be great. So, I'll probably do some Dullahan at some point. I don't know when, but I probably will. Just so I can get the stuff. Yeah, PS5 makes it better. It's not perfect, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat. I'll see you guys later. It was a great stream. Yeah, PC problems too, absolutely. I never really played the Steam one because I tried to change like the size of the Steam window and then it just like fucked off. Yeah, I don't even play with an Ethernet cable, to be honest. I play Wi-Fi. I live on the edge. Yeah, and that's the game itself. That's not like, because the hardware made it better for sure. We knew that. Like when PS4 Pro came out, made the game faster, load faster, better. PS5 load faster, better. Like, I think if PS5 didn't come out, Yeah, I think if PS5 didn't come out, Oni would have Oni wouldn't have been so hot because it changed a lot of people that were like struggling with the game, and they're like, man, like if PS5 didn't come out, it would be a different game. Absolutely. Like, I remember I wasn't playing for a while, and then PS5 came out, and I started playing again because I wouldn't farm the Dark Fin without the PS5. I wouldn't do it. I would not do that. So. Anyway, I gotta get out of here. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. I do hear you. I will try to make some guides in the future. With PS5, you can't walk through walls. That's true too. You couldn't glitch as much for sure. So, but you can always boot it back up. But thanks for the comments, everyone. Thanks for the chats and all that. And I will see you all later. I'm gonna go eat. Had a good time. Have a great time, everybody. See you later. And thanks for watching. I don't even think I used a whole skill this whole video. Hey, you say. Sadly, I gotta go. See y'all later.